Mag again on, quick video. Now I'm gonna get into this so-called warning, this urgent warning alert that they bring out in New York City with this so-called computer graphic person right there, not real, just for TV, but they're trying to tell the people just in case of a nuclear attack, they need to get inside. As you could see it say right there, number one, get inside. But I already told you, I break down videos and show you that the nuclear bombs, nuclear weapons is not real. It's just something to scare the masses, keep them on their toes, you understand? Just in case they can dig that up or use it later on for scare tactics. That's the reason why they say they have that, you understand? But New York is an interesting place where they pull off the 9/11 before, you understand? Where the Trade Center get knocked down. All games they play on those people in New York. So basically you never know what they got planned. They basically spray things in the air. I already did a video on them. Basically did that in Miami or somewhere, or in Florida. They let go some kind of, you know, gas and say, it's not gas to arm the people, but basically it's to test it out just in case somebody let off a gas that is harmful to the people. So you got to understand they might run in a psyop right here with this bullshit. But let's get into it and show you some things. Like I tell you, nuclear weapons don't exist, but they can basically spray chemical in the air that gonna affect the masses. Just like your chemtrails, they can do anything they want to the people, 100%. And I told you, this is the end times. Make it run.
So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how.
You hear what it say? So it's been a nuclear attack. Go back. I told you already, people. It's another scare tactics that they have for the masses. 100% in.
So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why. Just know that the big one has hit.
Wow.
Has New York City gone too far with this public service announcement?
There are three.
It's just an agenda, people. You're saying that they're going too far. It's an agenda, something that they want to push on the masses in New York. Wake your ass up. It's one of the biggest city. Hold all that people in there. Watch it. What you think? They can just easily destroy a lot of people right there in New York.
Important steps that I want you to remember.
The city's Office of Emergency Management released this ad telling residents what to do in the event of a nuclear attack.
Wow.
The host tells people to take cover indoors immediately.
Remember, they also tell you about the global warming gonna trigger off a big tsunami that gonna get to New York City and even flood the whole place, even the Statue of Liberty. You remember? This is what they do to keep the New York people scared. Remember, they're already scared of everything. They see you run to go get the juice. You remember, they have it mandatory on the New York people for a reason. They understand that it's easy for them to pass off agendas and run psyops on them.
If you're outside when the strike occurs,
What
residents
strike?
are advised to shower and bag their clothes.
You're talking about shower if a nuclear attack? What you tell us about nuclear? You're telling us about a so-called, weapon of mass destruction that you lie about Saddam Hussein have, like he gonna let off some poison gas? That's what you're telling the masses. They need to go inside and wash their clothes. It's bullshit, people. Wake your ass up. This is trash. Scare tactics for the masses. And like I say, a computer-generated person, they used to trick you right there in plain sight.
Then pay attention to local media for information and next steps.
Wow. And of course, they have to tell you to pay attention to the news. Yeah, for the next step. You see that right there, people? It's another control of the masses. Just like your pandemic, you have no control of it. You just have to hide in place and wait for the government to give you the next move. Tell you what you need to do next. What a dumb shit for the people. Look at this
Many
right
are
here.
comparing the PSA to a 1951 film put out by the Civil Defense,
Wow.
using a
Civil
fictional
defense.
turtle to tell kids how to respond to a nuclear incident back then.
Wow, you see? That's how they do it, people. They have to keep the scare tactics right there at their fingertips, just in case it's necessary.
You and I don't have shells to crawl into like
What
birds
a
and
dumb
turtles,
shit.
so we have to cover up in our own way. First, you duck, and then
Wow, what a
you
dumb
cover.
shit.
But the
Always scaring the kids, just like they tell you right now, the country is basically prone for mass shooting. The kids need to hide. Every minute they're doing drills. The kids don't even know what's real and what's a drill now. You understand? That's how easy they pull it off on the damn masses. Never understand. Just drills they run.
comparisons aren't flattering. Many are calling both PSAs unhelpful. While there are no imminent threats against the
You hear
city,
that?
Mayor Eric Adams says New
And
York
take a look, the new puppet in line right here, this Eric, is no different from the one that just stepped down. You never understand. This is how they do
remains
it.
a top target for terrorism. He says the ad wasn't meant to be alarmist, but rather to help residents prepare in the event of this worst-case
What a
scenario.
dumb shit. How can you protect from it, people? Go inside. It's nothing but bullshit. 100% psyop. And like I say, it's good for them to scare the masses, especially in those big cities. Don't be a dummy, man, and follow these people on TV. Remember, they're trying to tell you, stay tuned right there and follow the media, the sign, everything they have. The media basically got the whole of the masses. They try out the pandemic and they see that it worked. Now they're pulling off these stunts on the masses. And like I tell you, it is end times. Don't look for nothing good to happen around here. I'm gone.